On Monday, 10th February 2025, the Saint Lucia National Commission for Unesco held a check presentation ceremony to mark the beginning of the implementation of two projects approved under Unesco's participation program for the 2024-2025 biennium. The program provides financial support to member states for activities in UNESCO's fields of competence, including education, natural sciences, social and human sciences, culture and communication and information. The checks were presented to the representatives of the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports and the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, ICA, and their partners, the Royal Saint Lucia Police Force, by the Honorable Sean Edward, Minister for Education and Chairperson of the Saint Lucia National Commission for UNESCO.
Looking at professionalizing the work that is being done by youth volunteers in our country. And also we have ICA, which is a hemispheric agency dealing specifically with the advancement of the agricultural program of the hemisphere. But today we're looking at agriculture's impact in Saint Lucia, or the potential impact of agriculture in a community that has shown signs of vulnerability in the last 3 years. It is no secret what has happened in Bruceville and the environment in the last 2 years. But those things happen not only in Saint Lucia, but as an administration, we are committed to ensuring that we can go into every community in Saint Lucia, do our needs assessment, and to see how best the government, of course in collaboration with international and regional agencies, can bring relief to the people in those communities.
The project submitted by the Youth Development and Sports, entitled Professionalism of Youth Work in St. Lucia, Youth Work Program for Effective Youth Work Practice, received US $20,000 from UNESCO. Acting Deputy Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports explains their goal of the project is to provide a competency-based curriculum for youth workers.
Expressing our gratitude from the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports for this generous donation that has been given to us to undertake our youth work at our ministry, where we intend to professionalize youth work. It's an initiative in collaboration with the TVET Council, so that we could get our youth workers certified and hopefully to put in a proposal to government so that they can be formalized in the public system. This check presentation this morning, the check that we will receive will go a long way in assisting us, knowing that the limited budget that we have within our ministry to conduct programs in youth development. And we are very grateful, very thankful for the donation from UNESCO.
The Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture was granted US $18,500 for its project Brown Goal, operationalizing a social entrepreneurship model for upskilling and employing youth vulnerable to the effects of poverty in the community of Bruceville.
We are very proud to partner with the Community Outreach Branch of the Royal Saint Lucia Police Force from the Vieux-Fort branch, doing specific work in the community of Bruceville, targeting young persons with the view to show them that agriculture is a viable pathway, career pathway, and that there are a number of technical and entrepreneurial skills that we can develop through those initiatives. The project that is being supported by the UNESCO participation grant specifically looks at turning trash to cash. We are looking at utilizing organic waste, the thing that no one thinks about as a resource, and we're showing young persons that they can create businesses around those products, doing compost as well as other value-added commodities.
Marcia Simporium, Secretary General, Saint Lucia National Commission for UNESCO, says the organization will continue to work with beneficiaries to ensure the successful implementation of these projects.
The participation program is one of UNESCO's flagship programs. It's essentially it is one of the programs that's perhaps most accessible and as well more flexible in terms of how persons are able to get access to the funding that's available under that particular program. This year, for the biennium 2024-2025, we submitted 7 proposals and received approval so far for 4 proposals.
Saint Lucia has benefited tremendously from the support provided under the participation program. For the current biennium, 4 projects have been approved for funding under the program in the fields of culture, education, and human and social science, specifically youth development. For Choice News Now, I am Chelsea Austinay.